What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Easy, and I'm back on with another question. I had Mike Blands ask me, why did I become a barber? Well, the truth is, I had to make a grown up decision. I had my first kid on the way. I got in trouble with the law. I was young, had a lot of things going for me, but I had to make a quick decision of how to provide for my family to be. So, like I said, I got in trouble. My lawyer told me, Easy, if you don't get your ass in school, you're going to go to jail. I was like, man, I already tried college. It wasn't for me. I had bad experience. He's like, well, you got a couple of weeks to get in school or else you're going to jail. I was like, this can't happen, man. I got a kid on the way. I need to figure something out. He's like, yes, you do. So I go get a haircut. It was my routine. And show up early. The barbershop's not open. I was helping this barbershop open, promoting. I was DJing, doing all these things at the time. And I called up the owner. I'm like, hey man, I'm here to get cleaned up. Same time, same place, all the time. What's going on? He's like, what? The barber's not there? He's like, let me give him a call. Wait right there. Calls the barber. Barber shows up with an attitude because I got him in trouble. I'm like, man, I don't care. I need to get a haircut, bro. What's going on? You got me or what? He's like, yeah. You already told my boss I got to get you. So, cuts me up, and he's giving me a half-ass haircut, and I'm just like, yo, what's going on? You know, you always blend it really nice. I said, this is way too dark. You ain't cutting hair. He's like, well, I already cut your hair. I'm gonna fix it, but I'm gonna charge you another haircut because I was already done. I was like, what? Man, I had money at the time, so I was like, man, whatever, man. Cut my hair. Cuts my hair. I've had this goatee for a while, so he's like, you want me to line up your goatee? So this guy lines up my goatee and doesn't shave anything. So this is where the problem came about. He's like, you owe me two haircuts and a shave. I'm like, what? Not my fault you couldn't get the haircut right the first time. And I was like, if you want me to pay for a shave, shave me. What the hell do you mean? You just did a straight frame, left all the hair, didn't even try to shave me. So I'm like, yo, what? He's like, man, pay me two cuts and a shave. I'm like, okay, man, I got you. Come on outside, man. Let's go. I'll pay you outside. Come on. So he's like, what? I was like, you heard me, man. Come on, I'll pay you outside. So I go outside, and the owner shows up. He doesn't walk out, of course. But he's like, the owner's like, what's going on? He saw I wasn't happy. I was like, man, your boy's charging me two haircuts and a shave. Look at me. Does it look like I got shaved? He's like, what? Let's get back in here. Yo, what's going on? You need to shave this guy. He's like, no, I don't want him in my chair no more. I was like, what? All right, that's cool. So then I'm like, let me just go. How much do I owe you? The owner's like, nah. He's gonna finish your service. So at this same moment, his cousin walks in and he's like, oh yeah, my backup's here. What's up now? You wanted to fight me. You wanted to go outside. I said, I'm still due. Come on. So his cousin's like, what's going on, Easy? I was like, yo, this guy's charging me two haircuts and a shave. He's like, but he hasn't even shaved you. I was like, thank you. So then we end up going outside, and his cousin's like, I'm not on your side, telling his own cousin. He's like, Easy's a real good guy. Helped us do a lot of things. He's been a part of this shop promoting, grand opening, everything. He's like, Easy, relax. I'm gonna pay for it. I want you to go and get your shave. And I'm just like, man, I don't need nobody paying for me. I don't need nobody doing this and that. So crazy thing is, I go back inside. First thing this guy does is put a blade to my neck. I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? This guy about to kill me? Fucking trying to slice my neck? I'm over here, don't even know what I got myself into. And he starts, oh, okay, okay. He shaved me. I was like, God damn, I literally put myself in this guy's hands with a blade, you know, relaxed in the chair for him to shave me. So he shaved me. I threw some money. I left. You know what I'm saying? So, weekly routine next week. I'm like, man, I ain't going back. Man, that shit pissed me off. He couldn't get my fade right. Gave me all that drama and this and that. I was like, let me holler at my boy, man. My boy's doing haircuts. Um, Let me holler at him. I'd say his name, but it's not all that important right now. So I go to the homie and he's cutting hair out of his place. He's got 8, 9 people. I was like, you selling dope? What the hell's going on? And he's like, nah, man, I just cut hair. Everybody needs a haircut, and everybody comes to me for a haircut. I was like, yo, I need to get to school before I go to jail. He's like, join barber school, and I'll teach you how to cut. It's a good hustle. Look at me. I was like, tell me more. He's like, I got my apartment. I got all this. I got all these clients. He's like, you could help me. He's like, I could teach you. You could help me. Do it. I was like, man, barber school. I ain't trying to be no barber. And the last guy that shaved me, that got me mad, he's like, man, you're so picky. Why don't you try to do it? So that shit kept going in my head like, I should try to do it. This guy says to go to barber school. I said, what do I need? He's like, $500 in your ID. And qualify for financial aid, you're good. So that's what I did, man. I paid $500, went to barber school. I didn't want to cut hair. I didn't want to cut hair. I just didn't want to go to jail. I needed to provide for my son that was on the way. So that's why I became a barber. I I could continue with my story because I didn't want to cut hair. I didn't want to cut hair. I told everybody at barber school, I don't want to cut hair. I don't know how to cut hair. So when you're in barber school, what you do is you learn with clients or with barbers. So I done told everybody I didn't know how to cut. Nobody wanted to let me learn how to cut. I was like, God damn, I spent $500. I'm going to school and I'm bored. I need to learn how to cut. So luckily, the school every month would get a batch of new students. So after 1 month of just peeping game, the second batch comes after me, and I'm like, yo, who wants a haircut? Who wants a haircut? They're like, you know how? I was like, more than you? So, anyways, I see some guys, man, they're doing stars and they're doing this and that. And I was like, man, I could do that better. Never cut hair in my life, man. So everybody's like, all right, you got a nice fade. You know how everybody always rocks a fade and don't even know how to cut. That was me rocking a fade. I was like, yeah, I'll give you stars, man. Well, I've been drawing. I like art. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I've been an artist, but never cut hair. And the few times I did, I messed them up. So I never wanted to be in barber school. But picked up the clippers, did some stars, ended up being pretty good at it. So I started doing designs before I did fades, before I did scissors, before I did color, before I did wax, before I did anything. Color enhancements. Started with the designs. Did pretty good. Everybody wanted get a fresh design, man. When I got into barber school, I didn't make designs hot. It was just a hot thing, and I was pretty good at it. So then I was like, man, what's the point of being good at designs if you can't fade? You know what I'm saying? They go hand in hand. So I started practicing. I'll tell you the truth, man. 1 month later, I got my confidence up. Then I let my artistic mind get creative, and I haven't looked back since. This was in 2010, 2011, and call myself a master barber now. I could do that with my eyes closed. It's not safe to do it, but I can. Uh, Mike Blends. That's why I chose to be a barber, man. A mixture of all these stories put into one. I had to make some money. I had to stay out of jail. I got challenged, and I got motivated by a friend, man. So, thank you, YouTubers. Hit me up with more questions. You got any questions, hit me up. I'll give you my opinion. I'll give you my story on it. And thank you for checking out my page, man. Like, share, subscribe, and check out my other videos. And I'll answer more questions as I get them. Peace.